Okay na? Sorry, it's live. It's live. Okay, guys, we're back. Okay, we're gonna resume with our tofu sisig. Okay, so tofu sisig, again, pretty much the same stuff. Okay, only that we are not gonna be adding chicharon to it. Okay, so it's gonna be just pure tofu. So I have that on medium high heat, and then again we have a little oil in our pan. Okay, and a little butter, a little Arla Butter. Okay, there you have it. Okay, so tofu we're using, this is just local tofu. I'll show you two bowls here. On my left here, I have tofu that's cut smaller, like sort of like small dice. The one on my right is like large dice. So really up to you which one you want to use. I prefer using the small dice. So I'm just gonna set this aside. Okay. Pan hot. Start off with garlic. Okay, and again, bell peppers. Okay, saute. Sorry. Okay, set that aside. See, I have a ready one on standby. They think I'm not prepared. Okay, so saute this for about a minute or two.
Chef Gabby, Showcase
Yes.
is asking again,
Yes.
why do we need to combine a little oil and a little butter instead of pure oil or pure butter?
Fantastic question, Toby. Okay, why do we need to combine oil and butter? Using pure butter is best. Problem with using pure butter is, as mentioned earlier, butter burns very quickly. So you always want to add a little oil to it to prolong that burning point. Okay, that smoke point. Why not use pure oil? You can. You can use pure oil. The only problem is you won't get that rich butter taste to it. Okay, so I always like blending the two. A little oil, a little butter. Okay, to prolong the smoke point, not to burn the butter. And guys, when using butter, please use real butter. Preferably Arla Butter. Don't buy margarine, don't use margarine, don't use butter compounds. Okay, use real creamy butter. It's a bit expensive, but quality comes with a price. Okay, and that's what Arla is all about. Arla is all about quality. Okay? Alright, after about a couple of minutes here, I will now add our tofu cubes. Okay. I will add okay, again, you can choose to add liver or not to add liver. It's again really up to you. Personally, I like chicken liver. It's the only liver I eat. So I'll be adding liver. I'll be sauteing it. Okay. Okay. And then, of course, I will be adding again a little soy sauce. A little soy sauce to it. A little calamansi. You know what we forgot earlier? What I forgot earlier with the chicken sisig is the onions. We forgot the onions. Okay? A little, okay. Again, mayonnaise. If you want creaminess to it, you can add mayonnaise. If you don't want creaminess to it, if you don't want it to be that rich, that creamy, don't add it. I think I'll add just maybe a couple of teaspoons to it, just to make it a little creamy. 1.5. Okay, and then we forgot to add this kanina. Okay, onions. Don't forget the onions. I'm gonna be adding 3 heaping teaspoons of onions. Okay, then I'm gonna add that.
Chef Gabby, for
Yes.
Toby again, is
Okay.
the tofu fried already?
Okay, good question. Yes, the tofu is fried already. Now, how do you fry it? Okay, there's 2 ways on how to fry the tofu. you can either cut it up first before frying it, or you can choose to fry the whole tofu first, excuse me, before cutting it up into small cubes. Now, what's the difference? If you cut it up first into small cubes before frying it, the entire cube will be crisp on the outside. Okay? If you fry it as a whole and you cut it up, you'll have sides that are crispy and you'll have sides and the center that's a bit soft. So if you want a more pronounced crisp texture, cut it up first into small dice before frying it. But if you would want that soft, delicate center, then fry it whole, then cut it up after. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm now going to be, again, plating it into our hot, very hot, okay, sizzling plate. There you go. No egg, guys. I'm not adding an egg here. Okay. Okay. Wow. That smell. Kulang na lang beer. Okay. Let me just switch this. Okay, there you go.
Chef Gabby,
Yes.
she is asking, how about adding a little salt and pepper?
Okay, good question. Pepper, yes, you can. By all means, you can add pepper. If you notice, I didn't really add pepper simply because I'm using two sliced peppers already. Green finger pepper and our red bird's eye pepper. So that spice is there now. I don't want to add the pepper anymore. Salt, you can, but be very careful because we're using soy sauce. So be very, very careful with adding salt. Okay, pepper pwede pa. Especially if you like that spice. Okay? And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not adding an egg to it. Okay, you have nice sizzle. If you want to add chicharon, go. Okay, but again, if you want no meat in it, okay, because chicharon is pork. If you want no meat in it, then tofu it is. That's pretty much it. If you want to add the crunch or more crunch aside from the crunch that you have from the tofu, you can actually buy these what do you guys call these chips that are like vegetable chicharon? Marty's, or yeah, I forgot the brand here in Manila, but they have that, like that vegetable chicharon. It's not pork chicharon. It's those parang bag of chips. So you can buy those, chop it up, okay, and then use that as an alternative to pork chicharon. Okay,
Chef
so
Gabby,
yes.
James is asking, can I use liver powder?
Liver powder. Okay, yes, you can use liver powder. However, I personally, I rarely, I think I've only used liver powder once or twice in my 20-year career. I prefer using fresh, okay? Or if I'm in a rush and I don't have the time to prepare fresh, I use liver spray, okay? But to answer your question, yes, you can use liver powder. Okay, next up, the crowd favorite, pork sisig. Now, why is pork sisig so delicious? Why is it so delicious? You want to know why? Number one, because it contains a lot of fat, alright? And the more fat you have to it, the better tasting it is. That's the truth, okay? As mentioned earlier, we're using thrice cooked bagnet. Okay, this is a very, very special recipe. So I have that here. It's a small chunk here. My thrice cooked bagnet. So here, if you can, here you can, yeah, like drown. There you go. Okay, see, it's very crunchy. Alright. You want to learn how to make this thrice cooked bagnet? Enroll now. No, I'm kidding. But yes, partly it's true. This recipe is included in my Party Trays Masterclass online course. Okay, so you want to learn how to make the thrice cooked bagnet. You can find the recipe there. Okay, if you don't want to use bagnet, because traditionally what they use in Pampanga really is what they call the pork, the mascara. Okay, so the mascara is it's the whole pig face basically with the ears in it. Okay, that's very traditional. So what you do there, what they do there, traditionally thrice cooked din yan eh. So they boil it first. Okay, they boil the whole pork face with the ears in it in water with some spices there. Okay, bell peppers, bay leaf, peppercorns. Okay, boil it until it's really soft and tender, and then they drain that. Okay, and then they grill it. They grill the whole pork mask with the ears in it. They grill it to remove the hair, kasi mga hair yan eh, from the pig's face. Not the hair on top, but rather the hair in the ears, the hair in the face. So they grill that. Okay, at some point, pag hindi nakuha sa grilling, yung pag-remove ng hair, they torch that. Okay, they torch it to remove the hair. Then, after that, they chop it up. Okay, they put that in a really big chopping board, a really sharp cleaver. They chop that up. Then, after chopping it up, some stop there. The others, they fry that pa. They deep fry it. Okay. So that's very traditional. Okay, pork mascara. Again, this afternoon, we're using pork bagnet or thrice cooked bagnet. If you have leftovers, let's say you make lechon kawali, you make bagnet at home. I have a lot of students who purchased my Party Trace Masterclass course. No, it's actually my top-selling course as of the moment. And for those students who make my thrice cooked bagnet, if you have leftovers, the next day you can make sisig the next day. You can prepare sisig. So what you do is cold bagnet it's cooked already, leftover from the ref. Take it out, thaw it out. Okay, you can heat it in an air fryer, okay, or turbo broiler or toaster, or flash fry it again, and then chop it up. Okay, that's what we did right here. So this is chopped up leftover bagnet. Okay, and then you can also use lechon kawale or whatever pork you have. As mentioned earlier, technically speaking, the more fat the better. So if you're using lean pork, okay, like let's say kasing, shoulder, okay, pwede naman. I'm not saying you can't, no? Yung mga health conscious, they would opt for that, of course, leaner, no? But of course, we all know naman that the more taba, the more fat in it, the juicier it is, no? So yeah, that's quite important. Okay, so again, I'm gonna start off with a hot pan. Okay, little oil there, a little Arla butter. Okay, I'm gonna put my garlic, bell peppers, there we go. So again, saute this for about a couple of minutes. My last sizzling plate is still warming nicely on my left. Okay, put this on medium-high heat. So again, if you have other questions, just ask away. Okay. Next up, I'm gonna be adding our bagnet, chopped bagnet.
Chef Gab?
Yes.
So Shelby is asking, can we use lemon instead of calamansi?
Yes, definitely. You can use lemon. You can use lemon, you can use lime. Okay, locally, if you're in Manila, you're in the Philippines, you can use calamansi. Okay, the acid is very, very important. This dish has quite a number of important ingredients. You have the fat, okay, from the taba. You have acid, okay, from the lemon juice. It's salty Okay, it's rich, it's buttery, it's creamy. So it's really a nice blend of all these textures and flavors. Okay. Alright, next up, after about 1 or 2 minutes, I'm gonna be adding now our... Busin ko na siya. There you go. Okay. Sabi ng production staff, yes! Kasi after the shoot, they're all gonna eat this eh. So, yeah. Okay. So we're keeping the heat at medium-high. Medium-high heat. So if our cameras, well, it's a bit far, we don't have a top shot here. But if you can see it, the fat from the bagnet is already rendering. Okay, it's melting there, and it's very nicely. It's coating our pork very, very nicely.
Chef, from
Yes.
Zara, can we have those cooked sisig delivered to our house?
Zara, you want the cooked sisig delivered to your house? Hindi aabot eh. Because after the shoot, these guys will devour all of this. So, walang matitira. Sorry, Zara. Walang matitira. But speaking of having sisig delivered, I'm gonna talk a little more about that in a while. But at this point, I'm gonna move on with adding our liver. Okay. Our peppers. Again, soy sauce, a little soy sauce there. A little more. Okay. Calamansi, acid, there you go. Okay. The liver really adds a very nice, another level of, excuse me, texture and flavor to your sisig. Without it, for me, it's flat. Without the liver, it's kind of flat. Okay, so now I'm gonna be adding onions. Okay, and then mayonnaise. Okay. Not too much. I'm using plain mayonnaise, real plain mayonnaise. If you want to use Japanese mayonnaise, by all means you can. Okay, but the one we're using this afternoon is just plain. Basta real mayonnaise, guys. Don't buy any of those like Wonder Mayo, Mayo Magic, stuff like that. Kasi they're not real mayonnaise, and most of them are sweetened. They're sweet, so you don't want, sisig is not supposed to be sweet. Alright? Again, that's the reason why we don't caramelize the onions in sisig. It's not supposed to be sweet. Okay. So, okay. There we have it. Wow. May rice na tayo, Nomer. Ready na. Steamed rice. 5 cups. Okay. Turned it off. I turned off our hot sizzling plate. I'm just gonna move this plate at the center. Kahit ni Nomer, seryoso ako. Nag-prepare talaga siya. Mamaya usap tayo, Nomer, ha? Okay. There you go. So, I'm now gonna add our... Oh, wow. Wow. That's the bomb. That's the bomb. Okay, sisig. Pork sisig bomb. Okay, don't forget your chicharon. Lots and lots of chicharon. Okay, yeah, for the crunch. And then, again, I'll add a bit spicy, so I'll add more peppers in it. the center part. And we'll leave, I'll put a crater in the center part kasi that is where I will put our fresh egg. There you go.
Chef
And
Gabby,
then, yes.
Apple is asking.
Yes,
any
Apple.
packaging idea?
Yes, I will talk about that in a very short while, Apple. Okay, so, wow, there you have it. Your pork pagnet sisig. Okay, so everything's there. You got your onions, you got your egg, your calamansi, hot, sizzling, kulang na lang, beer, and rice. There you go. Okay, fantastic. Thank you guys. You see, that's why I like the production staff so much. Okay, may bonus kayo sa akin. Okay, so I'm gonna be having a bottle of beer. Why I answered that question? Okay, the question is packaging ideas. You know, during the recent / ongoing lockdowns that we have all over the world, I actually came across a brand of sisig that is very good. It's very good. It's frozen. Okay, you buy it frozen, and the cooking instructions are very simple. Okay, you thaw it out, microwave. Okay, a few minutes, thaw it out, put it in a pan, heat it up. Okay, and serve immediately. Okay, with egg. Just add an egg. Just add your calamansi, and that's it. So packaging ideas. It's really up to you. Okay. The sisig that we did this afternoon. Everything that we did from the time before we plated it. Okay, sauteing the garlic, the bell peppers. Okay, adding the chicken, adding the pork. Okay, then the liver. Okay, everything. Onions, it's all there in the pan, right? Everything except the chicharon. Okay, except the chicharon. Everything else, cook it in the pan, and then put it in your choice of container. No more can I have a sample, one of those microwavable containers, black one, please. Really up to you. Rectangle, square, okay, round, okay, 500 ml, 1000 ml. It's really up to you. There's a lot of these fancy packagings that are out there right now. So yeah, it's your call. So here, you know, we have these round, okay, rectangle. Okay, so from here, you just basically put the sisig here. Okay, pack it here, cover it up. Okay, put your nice label on top, and then freeze it. Okay, freeze it, and you can actually sell that. You can sell that. A lot of people like sisig, okay, but they don't want to go through all these cooking, slicing, frying, chopping. Okay? You know, a lot of people they want fast, simple food. Okay, fine. They can order from the restaurant, pero sometimes pagdating, you know, it's cold, okay, stuff like that. So you can actually make a good business out of this. Okay. Put it in a microwavable container, nice fancy packaging, cover it, put your label, okay, and freeze it. Now, these are the tips that I'll give you. First, when you sell it, you gotta sell it with chicharon. You have to sell it with chicharon, but the chicharon, you pack it separately. Okay, you can buy some of, you know, those small, tiny Ziploc type bags. Okay, you can buy them, fill it with crispy chicharon, seal it, okay, and then, you know, a pack like this, you can include 1 pack of chicharon with it. Next to that, okay, aside from that, of course, add a small piece of paper for the cooking instructions. And the cooking instructions are very simple. The cooking instructions is you just reheat it in the pan. Okay, thaw it out. Of course, it's frozen, so thaw it out in the microwave. Okay, a few minutes, 1-2 minutes in the microwave. Put it in a pan. Okay, saute it for 2, 3, 4 minutes. Okay? And then you can put in the instructions, add onions, okay? Raw, fresh onions. Add onions to it, mix, and that's it. Serve with fresh egg on the side or on top, and chicharon. Okay, so it's like a whole package, and you can sell it like you can have 2 or 3 different sizes. You can have a small one, a medium one, or a large one. You can even have it party tray style. Okay, for like 8 to 10 packs, okay, or 10 to 12 packs. Put your nice label there, cooking instructions, packs of chicharon on the side. If you want to separate the liver, the chopped liver, you can also do that. You can separate it in that that small Ziploc type bag, no? Separate the liver, separate the chicharon. But personally, there's really no need. If you ask me, there really is no need to separate the liver. You can mix that all up there. Okay. When using mascara, personally, I like using mascara because when you get to the ear part, you know that that crisp, what do you call that? Cartilage. No, it adds very nice texture to your sisig. Okay. But again, if you can find mascara, pork belly, okay, is good enough. Okay. So, yeah, any other questions? Wow. Cold beer, sisig, 5 cups of rice. This is going to be a good afternoon. Definitely a good afternoon. So, okay, we're good. Guys, thank you very much for attending TEACA's first free live demo. Just to plug a few announcements. So we're gonna be doing this twice a month. Okay, we're gonna be featuring all our chefs. Okay, we're gonna be featuring everybody from Chef Andrea, Anya, JP. Okay, everybody's gonna be featured here. We're gonna be doing all sorts of different recipes. Okay, to help you guys out with your menus, with your expanding your house menu, your business menus, and so on. So you can expect this twice a month. Okay, aside from that, we have lots of very interesting stuff that's upcoming. Beginning with weekly free recipes via your emails. Okay, we have kitchen tips and hacks. Okay, of course, a lot of more courses are coming your way. The Burr months have entered into season already, so we're gathering all up these nice courses to really prepare for the busy holiday season. Yes, they're
Gabby, from Grace Panza del Rosario, bakit ang pogi mo, chef?
I woke up like this, Grace. I'm kidding. Thank you very much for that very nice compliment, Grace. Thank you. Nashy tuloy ako, nagpa-blush ako. Oh my God. Yeah, they're laughing already. But yeah, Grace, thank you very much for that that compliment. Yeah, so again, we're very excited to be helping you out with more recipes, more kitchen hacks. Okay, there's a lot in store. We have a lot in store for you guys, for the students. Okay, be it domestic cooking lang at home for family, for friends, or for those who are really making a business out of this. So yeah, again, thank you very much. I'm gonna have to go. I have cold beer, hot sisig, steaming rice. So sorry ha, shout out. Dami nagpapa-shout out, sobra. Okay, dami nagpapa-shout out. So yeah, my CTD family. Hi everyone. Jonathan's birthday. Jonathan Masangkay. He told me to mention his full name. That guy is so spoiled, really. It's his birthday today. Pasalamat ka, birthday mo. Okay? Of course, our students, alright, ang dami, sobra. I can't mention them, but You know who you are, Astra, Maribeth, Lay, okay? Ayen, sorry yung ibang hindi ko nabanggit. You know who you are. You've been very supportive. And we love you for that. We thank you and we love you for that. Of course, my family, okay, my friends, ang dami, sobra. You know who you are. Maraming salamat. And to TEACA, of course. To TEACA, to the chefs of TEACA, my good friends, JP, Martin, okay, and then everybody else. So maraming salamat. Enjoy the weekend. And see you soon. See you on the next TEACA Live demo. So this is Chef Gabby Prats signing off for this afternoon. Thank you.